People love adventures. They travel far to see wild places. A safari is a special kind of journey. It takes you deep into nature's home. You can see animals living freely. It is a chance to watch lions, elephants, and giraffes. These animals are beautiful in their own world. We go on safari to connect with the wild. We want to see something real and untamed. It is a powerful feeling to be so close to nature. It reminds us that we share this wonderful planet with amazing creatures. The air on a safari is different. It feels fresh and full of life. Every sound has a meaning. The call of a bird, the rustle of leaves. These are the sounds of a world waking up. People on safari feel a sense of excitement. They never know what they might see around the next corner. It could be a herd of zebra drinking at a waterhole, or maybe a cheetah resting in the shade of a tall acacia tree. This element of surprise is what makes every safari a unique and unforgettable story. The sun rises early on the savanna. It paints the sky with colors of orange and pink. The safari vehicle starts its engine. It moves slowly along the dusty tracks. Everyone is quiet. They look out with binoculars. They are searching for movement in the tall grass. The guide is an expert. He knows where to look. He can spot an animal from very far away. He tells stories about the animals and their lives. The safari is more than just seeing animals. It is about learning and understanding their world. Going on a safari changes you. It opens your eyes to the beauty of our planet. You see how everything in nature is connected. The big animals and the small insects all have a role to play. This experience makes people care more about protecting these wild places. They return home with memories that last a lifetime. They also bring back a new sense of responsibility. They understand that we must work together to keep these habitats safe for all the creatures that live within them. On this particular day, the safari took an unexpected turn. The group was driving through a remote part of the park. It was an area not often visited by tourists. The guide, a man named Kalo, suddenly stopped the jeep. He pointed towards a thicket of bushes. Everyone raised their binoculars. They expected to see a lion or perhaps a leopard. But what they saw made them gasp in surprise. It was something no one had ever seen on an African safari before. It was a bear. This was not just any bear. It was a grizzly bear. Grizzly bears are not native to Africa. They live in North America, thousands of miles away. Seeing one here was impossible. It was a truly shocking sight. The bear was large, with a thick coat of brown fur. It looked lost and confused. The guide was stunned. He had worked in this park for 30 years. He had seen many strange things, but never anything like this. This moment was truly special and very, very strange. The bear was a magnificent creature. It had a powerful build and a distinctive hump on its shoulders. Even from a distance, its size was impressive. The tourists in the jeep were silent. They were in awe of this incredible animal. How did it get here? Why was it all alone in this unfamiliar land? These questions filled everyone's mind. The bear was a mystery, a puzzle that had appeared in the middle of the African bush. It was a rare and beautiful sight, but also a worrying one. The guide knew this was more than just a strange sighting. It was a serious situation. A grizzly bear cannot survive in the African climate. The heat, the different types of food, and the local predators were all threats. This animal was in great danger. It was far from its natural home and did not belong here. The initial excitement of seeing such a rare animal quickly turned into deep concern. The people on the safari knew they had stumbled upon an animal that desperately needed help. The guide immediately used his radio. He called the park headquarters. He explained the unbelievable situation. A grizzly bear was in the park, and it was in trouble. The bear looked weak. It was moving slowly. The hot African sun was too much for an animal used to cooler climates. It was also very thin, which meant it was not finding enough food to eat. The danger was clear. Without help, this beautiful bear would not survive for much longer. It was a race against the clock to save its life. A special rescue team was quickly assembled. It included veterinarians, wildlife experts, and park rangers. They had to act fast, but also very carefully. Rescuing a large and powerful animal like a grizzly bear is very dangerous. The team made a plan. First, they needed to get close to the bear. They would use a helicopter to locate it from the air. Then, a team on the ground would approach it. The plan was to sedate the bear with a tranquilizer dart. This would make it fall asleep so they could help it safely. The helicopter spotted the bear near a small river. It was drinking water, trying to cool down. The ground team moved in quietly. The veterinarian took aim with the tranquilizer gun. It was a tense moment. Everyone held their breath. The dart hit the bear perfectly on its large shoulder. The bear roared in surprise and confusion. It ran for a short distance, then it slowed down. Soon the powerful sedative took effect, and the giant animal lay down and fell into a deep sleep. With the bear safely asleep, the team rushed in. They worked together like a well-oiled machine. The veterinarian checked the bear's health. It was dehydrated and underweight, but it was strong. They put a cool, wet cloth on its head. They gave it water and medicine through an IV drip. Other team members prepared a large crate. They carefully rolled the massive bear onto a special stretcher. With great effort, they lifted the bear and moved it into the secure transport crate for its journey to safety. Lifting the crate with the sleeping bear was a huge task. It took many people working together. Everyone, from the rangers to the tourists who had first spotted the bear, helped. They pushed and pulled with all their strength. There was a strong sense of unity. Everyone wanted to save this magnificent animal. They felt a connection to the bear. It was a powerful moment of people from different backgrounds coming together for one important purpose: to protect a life. The feeling of teamwork was incredible. The bear was taken to a special wildlife sanctuary. It was a place where it could recover in a safe environment. The story of its rescue spread far and wide. It turned out the bear, named Cody, had escaped from a private collection miles away. The rescue was a miracle. Watching the team work so hard inspired everyone. The tourists who were on that safari would never forget it. They had been part of a real-life rescue mission. It made their trip more meaningful than they could have ever imagined. In the sanctuary, Cody the grizzly bear began to heal. He started eating and gaining weight. He had a large, cool space to live in. Experts planned to eventually move him to a proper bear sanctuary in a colder country, back in a climate he was built for. The rescue showed how much people can achieve when they work together. It was a story of hope. It proved that compassion and quick action can make a huge difference in an animal's life. Everyone who was part of the rescue felt proud and happy. This incredible rescue is a powerful reminder. It reminds us of our duty to protect all animals. Wild creatures are precious. They face many dangers, often because of human actions. Whether it is a bear in the wrong continent or an elephant threatened by poachers, every animal deserves a chance to live. Cody's story inspires us to be guardians of the wild. We must protect their homes and ensure that future generations can also marvel at the beauty of the animal kingdom. It is our shared responsibility for our shared planet.